Thank you, Miss Spencer. Well, Miss Spencer.
Yes, Mr. Kane?
This letter that you typed this morning, I believe there was a mistake here.
Oh?
It doesn't seem to make sense. I can't remember just what word I used there, but I don't think I could have said this.
Oh, yes, Mr. Kane, that's what you said. I have it right in my book.
Well, suppose I give you this paragraph over again.
Yes, sir.
In view of our current production schedule, we think it will be necessary to curtail our order, number 3256.
I had made a mistake, of course. There wasn't anything that Mr. Kane said, but I learned then to admit my mistakes gracefully instead of arguing about them or offering alibis. I learned to ask when I wasn't sure instead of making a wild guess. And I learned not to resent criticism or to brood over it. Since then, I've learned a lot of do's and don'ts about office etiquette by watching the others in the office. I learned that Miss Purcell's short sentence, "Be considerate of your employer," could cover a whole multitude of things. One of the most important things, of course, was doing office work during office hours. I found that writing personal letters didn't help to get the work done.
And who do you think we ran into? Joe.
I learned that personal telephone calls interfered with business.
Oh, I was so mad I could have slapped her face. No, you wouldn't think she was that kind, would you? Why, that little cat.
I learned that it's only fair to plan your personal life so that you're always able to put in a full day's work. And that means working right up to the end of the day. And I learned that a date after work is no reason to break the rule about simple dress in the office. I learned, too, the importance of consideration for fellow workers. Thoughtlessness often makes for extra work in the office. And hard feelings. I learned to mind my own business by watching some who didn't.
Mr. Arnold wants to know if the insurance list is ready.
It will be in a moment. Wait for it, won't you? You know you shouldn't do that, Jimmy.
Do what?
But most of what I learned came from the people who really know their jobs. I learned the importance of neatness and organization in planning work. And even though I kept getting more things to take care of, there were times when I could help others, and times when they would return the favor. All these things became even more important when I became Mr. Arnold's secretary. His work included public relations as well as personnel, so I had plenty to do. I had more contact with people outside the company, and I learned the importance of consideration for them, too, and especially courtesy on the telephone. Good morning, Mr. Arnold's office. He's in conference just now. This is his secretary. May I help you? May we expect it next Tuesday? Oh, that'll be fine, Mr. Dahlmeyer. Yes, goodbye.
Good morning. My name's Herbert Forbes. I have an appointment with Mr. Arnold.
Oh, yes, Mr. Forbes. Mr. Arnold will be with you in a moment. He asked that you fill out this application blank. You may sit at the table over there. Good morning, Mr. Arnold's office. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Fulton. He's in conference just now. May I have him call you back? Yes. Oh, yes. Well, that's the story. As I look back on it now, it's surprising how often the things Miss Purcell talked about in class apply here in the office. You did very well on your test, Miss Collins, but I suppose that's only to be expected of one of Miss Purcell's students. Does she still make that little speech on office etiquette?
Oh, yes. I know it by heart. First, of course, know your work. Enjoy it. But also enjoy the people you're working with. Be considerate of them. And be considerate of your employer.
Those rules have certainly helped me. I shall always be grateful for them. We'll see you in the morning, then?
Yes, I'll be here early.
Fine.